a banker, he ain't a movie star. Herman can't afford to buy me fur coats or a car. It's the little things you do that count.
I've been involved in this mentoring program and activities for last 7 years. I was a participant with the city new management joiners as well as the city and YMCA Youth for Causes programs. One of my colleagues was looking for some mentoring and volunteers for one of his activities. The first event where I volunteered itself had a big impact on my mind in terms of the beneficiaries that we helped through that activity. And so I thought of continuing that program. It's for the Blue Cross. It was an old people's home with special needs. So we were supposed to accompany the beneficiaries to a YMCA sponsored afternoon outside and interacting with them to catering their special needs and understanding their challenges and problems had a major impact on me. Initially, it was all volunteering, and then as I started in getting involved into these activities, obviously I could play better roles. Where then they approached me to whether I could mentor the teams, and that is when the opportunity for City YMCA Youth for Causes program came, where City not only provides a seed capital to the school's students, City also promotes its staff to work as mentors for these teams, and through this interaction with the young children from secondary schools, it was something that was very interesting and encouraging for me to work as mentors.
It's the little things you do.
It's actually QA validation review work surrounding compound strategic plans. And we have to complete the work within a short span of time, say 1 to 2 weeks. So in totality, we have about 50 validation work papers to review because most of the stakeholders are actually based in NAM. So there were a lot of night calls involved to get that sorted out because we kind of have to complete everything, including clearance of the comments within 1 to 2 weeks time. In terms of how we overcome them, I guess effective communication and collaboration within the teams are very important. So I think we do have a great team. So we try to help each other out whenever we can. I guess given our unique role and the job that we do in QA, our real main focus is to kind of join the dots and break the silos. Given the size and the structure of IA, I think it's inevitable that there are pockets of silos within the team, and I think it's very important for everybody to actually share the knowledge that we all have and connect the dots, break down the silos. I think in terms of that, it gives us more synergy to achieve our own individual goals and the organizational goals more effectively and more efficiently.
It's the little things you do.
The MES submission allows the regulators to have a perspective on what's happening within the franchise in terms of issues that are prevalent across the bank. So my role involves initiating the MES submission process, making sure that the data is accurate, complete, and then ready for submission on a timely basis.
Now my role is to create a tool that helps you to make the submission in an efficient manner. Well, now we are on the second iteration of our tool. So the first iteration of the tool, as some of you may have experienced before, is fairly manual. Now on our second iteration, we try to pull data from data sources so it speeds up the process, helps us to get a timely set of inputs to the regulator. And also for the coordinators, when they are preparing the submission, is much more automated.
Inevitably, every month we do have a couple of omissions that then need to be addressed, and there's a mad rush to remediate that, right? So those probably take up much of the time during our monthly submissions.
Well, our team is constantly on the lookout to help you do things faster and better.
When I'm chopping down a tree, you always wipe my brow for me. It's the little things you do that count.